All right, welcome back to the channel. Looks like we are going to be on episode 11. Or no, I'm sorry, episode 10. So, yeah, bridge map. That's what we need, the bridge map. Okay, so we're looking at the, but yeah, welcome back to the channel. I hope you had a happy holidays. Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving just ended not too long ago, and here we are for episode 10. We've expanded quite a far ways from where we started with just Pearl Harbor, not counting the three American ports on the west coast, and then of course we have Alaska, and we've taken it back over, and we've still got our looks like the Hornet, which has got 4 cruisers and 2 carriers. It's got the Hornet and the Wasp, and the Hornet, that part of this fleet, is actually the Yorktown Hornet. That's the real Hornet. It eventually got sunk, but ours hadn't gotten sunk yet. And we have the Intrepid is over there. I'm not really sure. We took over this. I don't know how to take over this Alaskan, or not Alaskan, Australian port of Darwin. I remember talking about it when we conquered these territories right here. We've got 2 battle groups up here. We've got the Enterprise, and we just got the North Carolina and the Washington that joined. So let me move them up to the top. Like I said many times, the ships that are closest to the top of this list, when we have the circle formation, so the Enterprise will be in the middle, and then close to the Enterprise will be the Washington, then the North Carolina, then the Chester, and so forth and so on, going down the list. Oh, there's another carrier, the Yorktown. I didn't realize. I forgot about him. Okay, so I try to do the battleships, and then I do the carriers. Now look at the fleet page of it, and this is actually the Essex class Yorktown, not the Yorktown class Yorktown. So that's why we didn't make it to Yorktown. It just joined the Enterprise's battle group. And now the Intrepid, there's the Enterprise. It's going into port, or is it already in port? Oh, it's not in port yet. It's about to be in port. It's got, yeah. All right, so the Intrepid's over next to it right here. And then up here, we have the Franklin. Okay, so the Intrepid, it has the Intrepid by itself only 1 carrier, but it's not true either, because there's the Hornet. That's the, I think that's the Yorktown Hornet. No, the Yorktown Hornet's the one in Alaska. This is the Essex Hornet. Okay, so let's move him to the top. Every time you reload a game, for some reason, it kind of messes up your little battle groups or whatever, but that's fine. And then what do we have here? The Franklin, and of course there's the Ticonderoga got sent down to the bottom. The Randolph got sent down to the bottom. The Lexington got sent down to the bottom. The Pittsburgh, the cruisers, and So what battle group is this? The Franklin. So we'll move to Ticonderoga, the Randolph, the Lexington, and then the Franklin, put it on top, the name of the battle group. Okay. And if we go into the fleet tab on it, looks like we've got Essex, 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 and Essex. So that Lexington is the Essex class Lexington, which we don't have. And I actually had a friend go to Texas just like a couple of days ago, and he saw the Lexington. It's stationed. It's a museum there in Corpus Christi, Texas, and it actually was in active duty from 19. I wonder if it tells on here. Oh, I get clicked on the wrong. There we go. This one right here. So it got decommissioned. It got commissioned in 1942. So I'm not sure if that's the. Yeah, that's EV-16. That's the real Lexington, the Blue Ghost they called it. But it stayed in active duty until 1992. It was a training carrier in Pensacola, Florida, for the U.S. Navy. Before they put their pilots on active which it was an active duty ship, but it was mostly a training carrier. That's all it did, literally. Didn't go outside the U.S., I don't think. Maybe it went to the Caribbean or something, South America, but it didn't really go anywhere else. But they would train their pilots on there, you know, and then they would send them out to the different carriers across the fleet. All right, so we got to Yorktown is down here, and this is the, I'm going to have to adjust all this stuff again here. All right, there we go. And so this is it's the actual Yorktown class, and then it's the Essex, which is the first one, CV9. So we got, and where's that at? That's in the Marshall Islands. Desron 2 is a destroyer group. I labeled it that because that's what they did in real life. We got 4 destroyers, and they're out here to hunt down Japanese stuff in this area. You know, I don't have them out to sea or anything right now. And their fuel looks, it looks full. Yeah, it is full. The fuel is full. And then we have the Saratoga here, and that's where there's the Lexington. So it's the Lexington class. That's the only 2 there were. They were actually going to be battle cruisers. But when the U.S. realized that battleships and battle cruisers go on the wayside of the carrier, you know, they turned them into aircraft carriers. All right, Task Force 46, that is 2 battleships. Looks like the Iowa and the New Jersey. All right, that's good. 2 real battleships. Now, where are the other ones at? Do we have them making? Let's look and see. No, we don't. So we need to make some battleships. There was 4 of them. I mean, we really should have made the North Dakotas first. But where are they going? They're going to Tarawa probably. Making atoll. I stop them off. When I send them out in that direction, I always stop them off there to refuel. In case they get into some whatever down here. But there ain't a lot of supply ships down here. Yeah, so where's the... Oh, there he is right there. He's empty. So he's going to resupply in these 2 Australian ports. So we'll send him here. Collect supplies. We'll send him here to collect supplies. Or actually, we won't. We'll send him here first. And then we'll send him here. And then we'll send him up to these 2 places. We have 4 carriers. So we'll send him here to deliver supplies. We'll send him here to deliver supplies. And we'll send him here. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be empty before he makes it over here. All these places they're out of fuel. So these carriers are down about 35, oh no, 50 plus 25, so 75 fuel. So maybe, I don't know how that's measured. You know, that's not, they don't have 750 gallons, you know, they probably got, you know, 50,000 gallons or something. Maybe it's 75, yeah, it's, you know, but whatever. But we have 2 of the same class in that battle group. This battle group right here has got different class of carriers. This one's a Yorktown. That's an Essex. So the Yorktown carries 750. The Essex carries, well, they both also carry 750. 14,220 on the aviation fuel, and Yorktown carries 15,300, so it carries quite a bit more. This battleship carries 1,000 fuel. They carry a lot more. Cruisers, 300. Destroyers only 100. All right, so what else do we got? We got the Hornet. We checked on him. Franklin, we messed with them. Yorktown, we checked on them. Saratoga. Let's see here. Yorktown. Yeah, Saratoga's at Midway. I mean, they've just been back there guarding Midway. Midway's pretty important. The game did make an adjustment. The airfield's not fully repaired, but it still looked launching aircraft. See, there's a spotter from Midway. There's a spotter from Midway. There's one from Wake Island. And Wake Island's, their airfields aren't complete if you look right there. Over on the right over there, the green bar with the white squigglies after, that's the part that's not been repaired yet. So the game didn't used to be like that. It had to be full repaired like this. And that was dreadful. Something awful, because once you take something over, you had to leave your carrier in that area forever, because the Japanese would just come back in there with a couple of cruisers and take it back over, destroy it again and take it back over. So you have to protect this shit. And that's why the Lexington and the Saratoga are still back here, because Midway's a pretty good sized airfield. All these guys are pretty good size. I don't have any, Hawaii's a big airfield. It's got, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I don't even have an adjustment. I thought there was maybe down here. Yeah, so Guadalcanal also has a huge airfield. It seemed like Rabaul should have one, because before you take Rabaul, they're all over you, man. These two places, Kaving and Rabaul, they just bombard you with aircraft constantly. It's just disastrous, But what does this say? Okay, let's see. So where are we at? Texas. Oh no, that's the Iowa and the New Jersey. They come out in that order. And I don't know if you knew this, but I was stationed on the battleship Iowa. I'm a fire controlman, and I worked in Mount 52, which is the port side most forward 5-inch gun mount, 5-inch 38, twin guns, dual purpose. That means they could use them for anti-aircraft, shoot them big flat cannons up there in the air, and shells would explode and hopefully hit them planes. The big stick. They even got their nicknames on there. Yeah. Big stick. Franklin D. Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt, one of them guys. I speak softly, but I carry a big stick. Well, that's why they called it the big stick, because it was really, really, really tough, But, yeah, so I got it going out there. Task Force 42 is also a unnamed task force. Oh, it's 3 aircraft carriers. Okay, let's see what we have here. 3 crew carriers. Oh, there's a Wasp. Okay, let's see what I think they're all Essex. Yeah. And that's our Baltimore. That's the best heavy cruiser they have in the game for the Americans, and that's probably the best light cruiser. Got a lot of anti-aircraft. Excuse me, cannons. All right. So we're going to need to name this group, so I guess I will name it the Wasp. But it is the Essex Wasp, not the Wasp. I was watching a TV show earlier. It's paused. Actually, it's a video on YouTube. World War II begins in the Pacific Battle 360 Season 1 or S1E1 full episode. And they were talking about that we had 7 aircraft carriers when World War II started. The Enterprise was only about 100 and something miles away from Pearl Harbor, and they lost 6 or 8 of some of their planes they put up to do some scouting or whatever. They shot down some Zeros, and they lost 6 or 8 planes maybe out of 16 or 18 or something. I didn't know we had 7. I only thought we had 4. The 2 Lexington class, the Yorktown, the Enterprise, and the Hornet. And then the Wasp, how many is that? That's 6. So I don't know what the 7th aircraft carrier was that we already had active duty. Maybe the Langley. That was one of the first, maybe the first aircraft carrier we had, the Langley. All right, so the Charleston, he's just a patrol boat. Okay. Enterprise is pissed off because he's been at sea it so long. But I don't really have this only transport I have over here. And that's going to start to become a problem. So he's got 64,000 gallons, but he doesn't have any fuel or rations. And then I had oh man, where'd he go? I had one in here in this Caledonia, New Caledonia. Oh, maybe he's right here. Yeah, he is. How much does this Guadalcanal have? Yeah, see? Yeah. See, he's going back. He's empty probably. Yep. I mean, they all have bombs and stuff, but not fuel and food. That's the same way. We don't have any SM2 battleships. Okay, here we got 6 cargo ships. Where are they going to? To more. Hmm. We might ought to send him here. Because basically this area right here is a defense area for our, all these guys got their planes going, but they don't have any fuel. I mean, they got a lot of fuel actually. 16,000. Yeah, so definitely some fucking supply ships have resupplied them. What's that? 2 destroyers, they're ported in Madang. Hmm. Well, I didn't even realize they took Madang over. I wonder if that tells in more info. Log. Oh, it's just so much on that log I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, we're about to run into supply problems pretty badly, actually. This supply ship, he's back and forth between Wake Marshall and Gilbert Islands here. We pounded down Truk several times. They're gaining back their stuff. We definitely. He still got 7,400. How much does Midway have? That's a British one. Oh, he's going to America to resupply probably. Maybe he's going to Alaska. How much does this one have? 40. Yeah, I'm going to take him. Guadalcanal. And I don't like to have them deliver supplies. I like to have them to just a port, because if I have them deliver supplies, I don't forget about them, but sometimes I don't check on them when I should, and then they start heading back. And they might go 50, 100 miles away, and then I got to turn them around because they're full of fuel, and that place might only take 4,000 gallons of what they've got. That's the one going to, because I changed it. I'll maybe have it going to Raboul. It'll give it a little, it'll come around down here instead of going up there. And if I don't pay attention to Truk and this Palu, they might send some long-range bombers to kick the crap out of them. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, we're going to start to have problems with the fuel supplies for these air bases because they have so many. See, that place only has 700 fuel. This ship left with only 12,000. How many did these have? 9,000. So yeah, that ain't good. We need to change that. So we'll go up here, collect supplies, go up here and collect supplies, and go here and collect supplies, and then they'll go out automatically, and we'll catch them after that. This one only has 16,800. That's not really that much for as low as they are to get out there, but it's something. And we have to leave this guy. We're going to leave him here, even though he's got a lot of fuel, but he doesn't have any food. He's only got air fuel. So see, he needs to resupply these places right now. So we'll click deliver supplies, and then dock. So we'll send this guy. We'll send him down to here. And then we'll send him over to here. Now here we are, Intrepid. They're unhappy because they've been out to sea for a long time. They don't really have a lot of ships. The 2 battleships are going to be going in there. They got 1 Baltimore and a bunch of Fletcher class. So if they get into a hairy battle, they're going to take a lot of damage. This big carrier fleet, it's got 2 cruisers and a bunch of Fletchers. I use the Fletcher primarily because they're the ones that got the 5-inch 38 dual purpose guns. They can do anti-aircraft. The other porters, the destroyer leaders, they don't have anti-aircraft guns. They just got local anti-aircraft. They're an older ship, so they don't have a lot of. Well, I've talked quite a lot. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's information, right? So let's take it off pause, put it on times 4. Get the Enterprise to go in there, and we're going to have them. I don't hear any sound in the game either. I don't hear any sound. No sound. I'll be back in a minute while I fix this sound. Okay, well, it fixed itself. Okay, there's sound. This hadn't activated anything. Yeah, the Enterprise got some tore up airplanes. So basically each squadron is 3 planes, okay? Well, the Corsairs are 4. And basically what this red means is that they separated, so if, that means 2 of their planes are either destroyed or damaged 1. I don't know exactly how that works. I think it's destroyed. So it only has 1 plane in that squadron that's not destroyed. But they'll repair them. Maybe they're real damaged or something. But they'll repair them when they get in here, regardless if this place has any supplies, which it has 250 fuel rations and aviation fuel. And none of these guys are low on anything. You know, they got plenty of food. I got them all on double rations. No, not this battle group. Maybe I go through that. Oh, don't tell me the game adjusted that. Oh, it did. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, no, it didn't. I haven't messed with that one. That one's full, so we're good. Yeah, just those. Yeah, the Hornet should be on that. Convoy King. I don't know why they're pissed. Where are they going? Where are the convoys at? Let me pause this. Ship convoys, Convoy King. Oh, it's sitting in the Marshall Islands, and I got them on. I need to put them on happy. All right, so put them on heavy rations. Hopefully that'll cheer them up. Food is food's important, right? Yeah, so some of these, I guess, are new battle groups, and I never adjusted them. I'll just leave him on regular rations. I mean, it's just a patrol boat. I mean, I might as well just get rid of him. But, you know. All right, so now we'll go back up to ×4, and we'll pause the recording while we do some, let them get them a little more happy. I think I'm going to get these carriers just to pound this Palu and take it over. And then I'm going to send, see, I got this carrier, he's guarding this whole section here. That's not good. I might actually use this 4 carrier battle group to pound the truck, go back to the truck, and I could send them back down here. You know, this, they have rations at Guadalcanal and Tulagi. Cavang has a little bit, but yeah, these guys are, what mood are they in? They're not in the best mood. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to send this 4 carrier battle group, 2 heavy cruisers, 6 destroyers. I'm going to send them back to along this line right here, and then have them to bombard the shit out of this place and take it over. They can take it over in 7 days. So I just took over in episode 9. I just took over, you know, what the heck's this place called? Ambon, and then this Kindara maybe. I just took them places over in the last episode. Timor a little before that, but I'm gonna have to send one of these battle groups back down there to pound that. I'll go ahead and do that now. I'll put them on even crew distribution. That's fine. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and head these guys over that way. And I'm going to put them on happy. And I'm going to put these 2 cruisers on good to go. You know, they got aircraft. The aircraft carriers, they don't send out patrols. Those 2 cruisers, they will, because they have planes right here. Okay, so there's something right there. See, it's a spotter. He's going to come down here. All right, I'll be back shortly. And so there you are. They're just moving along, and you can see they're. If we pause it real quick, you can see that it comes from the Franklin, which is just the name of the battle group. But if you look on these shifts, see, this one has one scout up, and this one has two up. So they're the scouting planes of the fleet. The aircraft carriers, they don't use scouts. They don't let you put scouts on there. Which is, you know, that's not really how everything works. Because them carriers would send out their planes to scout stuff. They definitely do on modern carriers. They use an E-3 Hawkeye, which has got the, looks like one of them mail planes with a radar dish and a big frisbee on top, and it spins around, and it's an active radar. All right, I'll be back shortly. And so look, we've just gotten over here, and Darwin's using its airfield again, and I bombed the hell out of that thing. Damage is 53%, and they're using fighters. So yeah, there we go. We're sending out fighters. Oh, there's a Japanese. Huh? They resupplied somehow. I didn't see them. We're going to send our torpedo bombers at them bastards. All right. How many dive bombers? We only have 12. I don't like that. Well, that's all we have? Huh. All right, let's pause this thing. Let's look at this. Intrepid. Their planes are in the air, and they're damaged. Dive bombers. We only got 3 torpedo bombers on that carrier. That's fine. Because them dive bombers can switch to that. We got 4 on this one. I wonder why they sent only 12. Huh. 12 dive bombers. Oh, there must be 2 groups of them. There's 2 groups. You just can't see them. You know, we may be going after these guys. There's a bunch of them. There comes the fighters. These Corsairs are more dominant than anything the Japanese has. Really. They're the dominant. I mean, really. Been spotted in Beagle Gulf. Oh, well, that's where I'm at. 3 bombers, 12 dive. Oh, man, they really got an airfield going. All right, well, let's get this group. Let's turn it off. Let's put it on really heavy duty. Prioritize gaining experience. That just puts all the crew to work, you know. They launch planes quicker, everything like that. And when them planes get close enough, we'll go ahead and launch some of the Hornets 1. We'll just launch one group of them. Intrepid is engaged the coastal defense of Darwin. Well, that ain't true. Well, there's 4 fighters it's already sending out from the Intrepid, which that's the name of the battle group. So that's what it would say anyway. Team RC. 3 bombers. What does that say? Balic popping. That's what they named Darwin. It should say Darwin. So they named this place Balik Poppin'. Huh. Let's see if those 4 fighters can kill them 3 bombers. 2 bombers. Can they shoot the rest of them down? What are you doing? 1 bomber. Kill the rest of them. There we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of dive bombers in that group. It was at 53%, now it's at 73%. So we'll just keep sending the dive bombers from this group. We'll send this group over here. We'll just do it manually. All right, they're okay. I'm just curious to how much fuel this guy's going to pick up down here. You know, hopefully a lot. I mean, I should find out where one of my big ass supply fleets are. Let me look. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, that's the one we've got. All right, that's fine. There's another one right there. Where's it at? It's in Alaska. Yeah, we need to get them bastards out of there. They don't need to be supporting Alaska. There's another big one. They got a lot. Okay, that's good. All right, so 12,000. Well, actually, where are these guys going? Yeah, that's too far. That's the one I said a while ago. That's too far to send down there. We'll send them up here. How much fuel do these guys have right now? 9,500. That's almost full. And they got 38. Oh, that's the. They're almost full also. So we're going to go ahead and send this battle group down here. All right, we'll send them to Tulagi. All right, get them out of there. Let's start from the bottom. That's not a very big one. Neither's that, neither's that. That's a pretty good size one. They got 60. They got a lot of stuff. All right, let me gather supplies, see what it says. Okay, it gathered supplies, and that base still has, but it doesn't have any fuel. Now if I drop off fuel, yeah, fuck, that sucked up. Because it'll take all that fuel they have. Okay, well, whatever. I don't care. I won't guess. Yeah, they got rations. All right, I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna send them out of there. They don't need to be there. And this. I mean, they actually do need to be there. But this place is full up on fuel. They got 5 patrol planes. I guess I could switch it to 4. Oh, they got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll switch it to 5. I wonder how far this bomber can bomb. I'll switch them all out to those 2. All right, we'll go down here. Bombers. Oh yeah, they can bomb all these places what I've been talking about. So we'll do that. I think these are B-29 Stratofortresses. We'll switch them out. There's 3 of them there. They have a 2,800 mile range. This one's 1,800. They won't be able to get there, but we'll send these 3. And we'll have them to bomb Truk. And then we also have a crap ton down here. All right, so now we have some that aren't that long a range. Well, that can't be right. Huh. Well, we got 2 there. It don't seem like that's the same range. It's heavily damaged, can't do it from there. But we can do it from here, right? Yeah, that's crazy that this place is, it's more repaired than the Raboul. Oh, Raboul must have got damaged again, because it's really damaged. And Port Moresby, he can send out bombers. We got to take that torpedo bomber out of there. Well, hell, what the hell? Oh, hell diver, I didn't see. I thought I took him off. You must. Oh, they're at the top. I didn't see them. Okay, we'll switch them out with fighters. Because we don't have any more bombers there. We got fighters. We got 1 bomber. That's fine. We can use all these different bombers. They don't have that much fuel. Alright, what about these places? I don't think they don't. Oh, I need to replace him. I don't need you doing that. I need you as a spotter. Because they got long range. That's why I use them. Same thing here. We'll replace him. We're just going to sell him. I mean, take him a while to get him out and get him rolling. But that's fine. How many scout? I guess I probably just built those 2. Let's see what we have over here. See, there's some more bombers. I'll go ahead and use all of them one time. I mean, this guy is a scout spotter, yeah. All right, now we have a couple extra. Truk Island. That's a shipyard there. I'm going to build a shipyard. Oh, I already have a shipyard here. You know. Oh, look, I can upgrade this radar and sub hunter. two destroyers. There's two destroyers that are in that group with the these ships. See, I just resupplied them bases, but they already used 200 and 300, 400 fuel. All right. All right, let's take it off pause while we're doing this, I guess. We can have them doing stuff. You need to click on the whole fleet up there because otherwise it only sends out the top ship that's highlighted. So like if you click on them like this, it only the top ship will get selected somehow. We'll just go, every offensive plane we have, we'll just bomb the hell out of them. They don't have that good anti-aircraft. They don't have any destroyers. Oh, they have two. 14 cargo ships, 2 oil tankers, and 2 destroyers. And they might have had something else in there. I didn't really pay attention. I think they had 15. They had 16 cargo ships and maybe 5 or 6 oil tankers and something else. But we've definitely done some damage. So let's see what we do now. Well, now the destroyers are gone and the oil tankers are gone from the what? The torpedo bombers. So the dive bombers, they wasted them. And that's a spotter. And now we're just going to continue to raid this guy. All right, we're rolling along. Let me get it up to 100. Now it's going dark. See the darkness? So it's dark. Does it tell me what time it is? 3:41 in the morning. All right, and we're speeding it up times 100. So now here comes the daylight. There it comes. Right there's the line. Intrepid has engaged the enemy coastal defenses. Okay, good. Get after them. We want to destroy them. They're at 93%. Well, let's slow it down a little. All their planes are really getting hammered. Really. It's at 95%. 97%. We'll go ahead and send them here and let them repair. Yeah, them dive bombers are getting hell tore up. We haven't lost any yet, so it'll be easy to fix them, but you can see they're really messed up. All right, over here, this carrier is just trucking along. We're at 33%. We're going to go ahead and send a raid. Let's see what their morale's at. It's already at max. Okay, good. So now we're going to go back down here, and we're going to see if they can Intrepid ordered to call in a landing force on Darwin. I don't think it'll let me. I'm going to save the game in case something happens and they destroy my fleet for some weird reason. But they shouldn't even take damage because I've just destroyed it. It's at 97%, so all the guns are destroyed, only maybe it's some lights or something. Maybe, yeah, the airfield's destroyed. For some reason, it won't let me take over. Yeah, it won't let me still. All right. Well, let's call it in and we'll put it on even distribution. We'll put on happy, except for this cruiser. We'll leave, oh no, hold on, happy. And then this cruiser, we'll put him on so he can still launch scout planes so nobody, somehow that battle group resupplied, it snuck in on me. I don't know how. All right, we're actually going to go ahead and send the Enterprise over to go ahead and attack the base. I'm just checking the torpedo bombers, but See, they got an upgraded Seahawk, a Vought Kingfisher to this Curtis SC Seahawk. And it's 543-mile range, and the other one's 698 miles. That's 150 something miles, right? 155 miles. But it only got a ceiling of just about 4,000 feet, and this one's got 11,500 feet. So I'm not really sure. Plus, it goes much faster. 540. Well, no, 179 versus 272. I never understood the. I like the range, but they're definitely an upgraded plane. So I'll switch them on them 3 battleships, or 2 battleships. I'll give them the new planes. And I'll leave the cruisers. They got 3 cruisers. I'll leave them with the original planes. We are making some war bonds, so we'll go ahead and put 2 battleships in the pipeline. Iowa's. It'll be the Missouri and then the Wisconsin. -1 local AA, but 4, regular long range AA. So it goes from 12 to 16, and from 4 to 3, which is fine for 15 war bonds. So it puts, I don't know, some 40 millimeters on there or something. And it leaves me a 364. Where's that coming from? Kavang. What is it? Oh, of course, they're all Catalinas. I always use those. Oh, now here they go, hell divers. Okay. We were 31%, I think. 33% maybe, with all them bombers doing their thing. Now we're at 72%. So it's a big difference when you have 4 carriers. One submersible. And they lost a lot of their dive bombers. Oh, they lost all of them. All right, well. Down here, my friend. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Get down there to repair. Well, that's no good. That one didn't lose all theirs. Oh, yeah, they did. They only have 6. This one has 8. This one has 6. This one has 6. And this one has 6. So the Enterprise, or the Franklin, it has 8 versus 1. Oh, there's some down there. I guess maybe they're all like that. Let's check that out. Yeah, that is. All right, well, we'll set them to, we'll do dive bombers. And that should give us, I don't need any on that one. They're all dive bombers. Oh, I didn't re-click it. Got to click right here. Yeah. Dive bombers. Reset it by double right clicking, I mean. And click this to switch to that one. And they got 4. So click on one of them. Click dive bombers. Click this button and it puts them all in that. Then right click to reset it. Alright, moves them up. Same thing. Right click to get this one active. Click that. Click dive bombers. Click that left click. And then right click. So now how many bombers do we have? We went from 0. Why did that do that? So each one of them we're going to launch 3 in it, or 4. So that's 12, that's 15. 15 times 3. So it's 45. There they go. Yeah, 45. Here we go. That'll take it from 86 to 94%. And then we still have bombers left, so we can go and hit it one more time. What's that? Those dive bombers? Oh, that's 33 dive bomber. Oh, they got some of them shot down. Not 2%. So we'll send in the last ones. We should have got that convoy. Yeah, we can. Can we reach them? Yeah. We'll send our torpedo bombers after that convoy. It didn't go. They didn't go. We'll send our bombers up to 2%, 3%. Ain't that big of a deal. Now let's go see what he's doing. Is he in there repairing? Oh yeah, he's fully repaired. 90%. All right, I'll be back. All right, I've actually I paused the video for about 30 minutes and tried to look up how long it would take for the Japanese to take, or the British, you know, to come in there and take back Darwin, and it doesn't, nobody responded. So I actually put a post on there on Steam. Go to store page, click community hub, and then go up to the top and click discussions, and I click start new discussion, and I typed out about a paragraph or so, because you know I took over, the Japanese took over Darwin. I raided it, and I tried to do landings. My ships got really close, and then they just sat there. They didn't take it over. I understand maybe that they changed it so that only Australia, I kept calling them Australia, the British are the ones that are in the game, but anyway, they did take Madang back. I know I took Madang. I'm not going to look back at a video. I'm pretty sure I didn't leave it as British. I know I bombed the crap out of it. But, you know, that's not neither here nor there, really, but it's not, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, they took Madang, and I didn't actually see them take it. I didn't realize they took it back. And I know for a fact that I had to take it. I'm pretty sure that I came in and out of there getting these other 2 places. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It was an episode or 2 ago. But they've got Darwin, and I've got 2 carriers, and I don't want to hold up my 2 carriers. I guess I could move I mean, I don't have a task group with just 1 carrier. And I don't really want to. I don't really want to leave a battle group down there, but I could make some more Essex and move these down and have them to protect Midway. I got 966 war bonds. So I could make 2 more Essex. Where are they at? Right here. And this damage is actually their health. So they have less health than the Lexington. And the Lexington are they're lumbering. Where does it say? It says torpedo belt. I thought they were lumbering. I guess maybe they're not. I thought one of these carriers was, it said lumbering. Something says lumbering. What's that? That's WASP. Where's those escort carriers? Right there. Well, maybe they took the word lumbering out. Armored deck, advance, that's torpedo belt. Oh, that's auriculae. They don't have advanced. They don't have radar. Neither does North Carolina. I guess they took the lumbering off of this. Oh, there it is. Well, it's on there now. Why wasn't it on? Oh, it was a little bit of a glitch. The two icons were combined. That's why I just said torpedo belt. But yeah, it's lumbering. That means they can't turn that good. They're way heavy. How much do they weigh? 36,000 tons, and the Essex only weighs 30. Hell, the Essex weigh 30, but the Yorktowns weigh only 19. But the Yorktown can carry 669 for the Essex and 7710. So that's an extra 1, 2, 3 squadrons. Yorktown's the busiest carrier in this game, you know, as far as that goes. It's better than the Essex in the game, per se, because it can carry 3 more squadrons, 1 of each. But anyway, what am I doing? I'm buying an Essex right here. So they're 325 war bonds, so I can definitely buy 2. So 1, 2. And I'll go ahead and upgrade them. 405 war bonds, it gives you 1 more local AA and 8 more regular AA. So it goes from 8 to 15 and 3 to 4. I'll do that for both of them. So I have 257 left. They're 82 days. I can build 1 of these and they're only 48 days. So I can just keep building these Baltimores, and you don't have to upgrade them. They're upgraded. They don't have a upgrade button. So I have 67. That's just stuff up here. That's a submarine. I never really mess with the submarines because, I mean, they're just not, they're not good. They don't help you out much. They're kind of rough. All right, well, we're about in an hour and 2 minutes, so I'll go ahead and end this video here, episode 10. Everybody hopefully been waiting for episode 10. It took me a little while, but the holidays and different stuff's been going on. Christmas, getting ready for Christmas and some other stuff. And so I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have a happy holidays and have a great rest of your day. I'll see you shortly in episode 11.